Hi, this video will cover using the new QCarta QGIS plugin. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and install the plugin using the QGIS plugin repository. Okay, and with our plugin installed, let's go to Web, QCarta, QCarta Console. You can also access it using the icon in the toolbar. And the first thing we're going to do is add our server. So click Add New Server. You can add multiple servers. Okay, let's give our server a name. I'm going to call mine QCarta Demo and enter the host name. In my case, it's qcarta.qgis.cloud. And my username and password is going to be the username and password I use to log into QCarta. In my case, that's qcarta.qgis.com and my password. And the default port is 443, the HTTPS port. And click Test Connection. And we see connection successful. And let's go ahead and save our server. Okay, and our QCarta server has been added. Again, you can add multiple servers. You can also edit these servers as well as delete them. Okay, with our server added, let's go ahead and create a store. A QGIS project is a store in QCarta. Let's go ahead and give our store a name. I'm going to call it, let's call it My Store. Okay, and for the access group, I'm going to select my group here. You can select any access groups. This is for the store, not for the project. And click Create. And this is going to upload the current QGIS project along with any data files in the directory. If you're using a PostGIS data source, you'll need to create the data source on QCarta prior to uploading. Okay, so you see store created successfully, and click OK. Okay, with our store created, let's click on Publish, and let's select the store we want to use. In this case, it's My Store. You'll see a list of all your stores here. This USA PostGIS is one that was included in the demo. That's installed when you install QCarta. And select the layers you want to publish. In my case, I want to publish both of these layers. Select the print layout you wish to use, and give your map a name. I'm just going to call it QCarta Map, and give it a description. And select the base map. This will be the initial base map that's used. And you can manage these base maps via QCarta Admin. I'm going to select Carta Lite, and I'm going to enable map proxy for better performance. And I want separate layers. That is, I want these layers to be rendered separately on the map. And you can elect to have public access or not. I'm going to have give public access, as well as the other options here. I'm going to enable the query tab and data tables. And for the access group, I'm going to select my access group here. I'm going to go ahead and click Create. Okay, and we see layer published. You can view your layer here at this URL. Let's take a look. Let's squeeze this into the screen here. Okay, so we see our layer has been published. Okay, so once again, we added our server. We then created a store, and the store, of course, is just your QGIS project and any associated data files. Again, for PostGIS backends, you'll need to create a PostGIS store in QCarta Admin. And then we published our store, or rather published the layers from our store, and selected the options for it. And our layer was published to QCarta. Okay, here in QCarta Admin, we see we can access our stores and layers. And we can go ahead and do any further edits that we want to here on any of the options we selected at any time. We can also add reports as well as filters, as well as edit metadata and other functions here. Okay, and finally you notice that on our landing page, our map appears here. And you'll see it has a generic default thumbnail. You can go ahead and update that. Go to Administration, Layers, and then Edit our layer. And here we can upload the custom thumbnail. I'm using this screenshot I took of the map. And go ahead and update it. And now if we go back to our landing page, we see it's now using the thumbnail that we just set.